everyone. We are out here on the slab. Imagine that. Well, over the weekend when I was working on it and doing my measurements, getting set up to drill my holes, I started questioning myself and had to wait until after the long weekend to get a hold of the company that made the building to confirm measurements and stuff for me so that I could feel more confident. So what I've done this afternoon, because I didn't get the measurements until about, I don't know, 3 o'clock or so, is because I had so many strike marks and X's and O's and whatever else I could use to mark a spot. It's kind of hard measuring a area this big when you're by yourself, but I'm managing. I have my handy assistants, and then there's always my assistants, the rocks that hold the tape measure in place for me. I don't have one of those super duper, extra long tape measures. I have 25 footers. So I have, anyways, I've cleaned off the slab so that I could determine which marks I need to keep and which ones I need to get rid of. And I'm going to call it a day today and start remeasuring tomorrow so that I can get a fresh start at it. It's already 4:30 in the afternoon, and I'm not going to, I can't stress about it. I have to do it correctly. I have one try, and if I screw it up, I'm really screwed. So I'll get back to you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now. It's a new day. Hello, everybody. I don't even know what anymore to call this chapter of our assembly. But the wind is blowing very, very hard outside today, so I'll show you a brief probably fast motion, and the reason I got my headset on is because it helps with the noise and the wind. So I'll show you what is going to occupy most of my time. Just so everybody knows, I do not get up in the morning and start working on this project. I have several chores that I have to do to keep the camp running: feed animals, water, stuff, feed me. I think it's very important to keep de-stressed, relaxed. So me and the kids normally go on a walk, depending on how hot it is how far we go. And then I spend 4 or 5 hours working. And it happens to be the slab project right now, and the assembly. So if I had help, I would adjust my schedule accordingly, and some of the regular routine chores would probably suffer a little bit, but that's okay. So for now, I am just going to show you how I get a few measurements, and then we'll see how far we get to, if we can get a couple holes drilled this afternoon. So stand by and I'll turn you around. Gather my tools here. My tools for the measurements. I figure the best way for for this to go is to find my center, and then I have 28.9 feet in between each of these rails. So I have to find my center, and then I have to find the 28.9 from that center, and then draw a straight line from there. So first we'll find the center. Well, what do I say? Always something. This is day 3 that I've been messing around and trying to get the layout for the footings. And this morning I actually had to go into town for supplies because the animals were okay, but I had no food. So I'm down here at the barn surveying the damage that occurred late yesterday afternoon in the wind. In yesterday's video I stated the wind was blowing really bad outside. Well, it's really bad. So let me turn you around and I'll show you what I got. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but this is the barn. There's the horses down there. That folded over white roof is supposed to be brown. So half of the barn roof has blown over. Hanging over the edge here. So I'm down inside and looking up, and you can see that there's some broken wood and only half of a roof. See, the white part is supposed to be on the underneath. And as you can see here, I'm not quite sure how to approach this. Crap. Can you say, always something? Crap. So, before I get too flustered, I'm going to end this here and go ahead and give you a summary of the slab. And I have to address this roof. I have to at least get that half that's folded over off the other half, so at least maybe I can save half of the roof. So I'll be working on that this weekend. We'll see how far I get. So wish me luck. I'll get back to you. Thanks, everybody.